What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new video on the channel. Today, ladies and gents, we are going to be doing our year in review video for all the GFUEL flavors that came out. And this is only the new flavors. So I'm not going to be doing reskins, not going to be doing remasters or flavors that, you know, obviously were most likely a reskin. I'm not going to be doing any of those. We're just doing new flavors that I have already tried and I can already give you guys my opinion about. So all of these are going to be flavors that came out in 2023. And I'll give you guys kind of a conclusion of each of them, what I thought. Did it get worse or better over time, over the year, and stuff like that. And I'll definitely let you guys know what like my top 3 were for the year. Also, wanted to say Happy New Year, guys. 2023 was a very, very good year. Mango Lemonade came out right around the last part of 2022, like in December, near the end of December. That's when Mango Lemonade came out. And 2023, it did amazing. Every time we restocked it, it sold out. I can give you guys a little teaser right now, but 2024 is going to be definitely even bigger for Mango Lemonade. So I am super, super excited. But anyways, I hope you guys all have an amazing new year and just take it easy and make sure to be safe, guys. Now, if I happen to miss any flavors, let me know. Like I said, I'm not doing any reskins, anything that, if I haven't reviewed it yet and tasted it, even if it was a pre-order, like, for example, there were some of the Halloween flavors that I still don't have. I'm not going to have those in because I don't have them. They were a pre-order. But, yeah, if there's anything that is blatant that I missed, let me know. And this is only tubs, not cans or hydration. So one of the first flavors that came out was the Dragon's Fury flavor inspired by World of Warcraft. This is an acai berry flavor, and in terms of the long-term update on this flavor, I didn't really reach for it again, to be completely honest. You know, this is going to be a completely honest video. I just wasn't really a big fan of it. It just kind of tasted more like a earthy tart berry. And, you know, we've had so many berry flavors that it just didn't pique my interest that much. So, Dragon's Fury was a good launch, good collab, but I wasn't crazy about the flavor. Next up, now this one I've been waiting years for. This was the cantaloupe flavor. I tasted a sample of this a long time ago. I think in 2019 or something at the GFUEL headquarters. And it was really good. I thought it was a really good sample. So GFUEL finally released Cantaloupe in collaboration with Tekken. And overall, I think it's a really good flavor. I actually have reached for this a few times. Well, actually more than a few times, probably 5 to 10 times I've had it again after it came out. It's just a really good, light, real tasting flavor. So definitely recommend Cantaloupe. Next up, a flavor that I'm not really the biggest fan of, Power Pellet. This was another flavor that came out right at the beginning of 2023. It's a cherry lollipop. I don't like cherry, guys. I think Pac-Man itself is a great collab, just the whole thing, but I'm not a fan of the flavor. Now, next up, guys, for some odd reason, I kind of feel like these two flavors were like meant to launch together. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they were both like, I think they were the first stainless steel shakers. Yeah, I think these were the first stainless steel shakers, the first flavors that had a stainless steel shaker. Black Ice and Gundam. Both of these flavors were pretty decent. Ramoon Melon, nothing crazy. I didn't end up going crazy for it. Like, it's pretty good. It doesn't have any artificial colors, but it's just kind of a light kind of melon flavor. Wasn't too crazy about it. And Blackberry Pear Vanilla, I love the art, I love the collab, but I just wasn't the biggest fan. I'm not crazy about blackberry or vanilla. The pear is pretty good, but I don't know. Just another one that I didn't really reach for again after it came out. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Dead Space Plasma Energy. This one was a strawberry candy, and I was actually very surprised about this one. It was surprisingly pretty good. It's nothing I reached for more than maybe 2 times after it came out, but it was definitely pretty good for being a strawberry flavor. Next up, we had the Blackberry Apple. Wasn't too nuts about this one. It's just blackberry and apple. I mean, it's decent, but yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not the biggest blackberry fan when it comes to the GFUEL flavors. Next up, now this one was amazing. I actually like this one more in the can, but this is the Rasengan flavor inspired by Naruto soda ice candy. It tastes like the orange Ramune. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got Tutti Frutti, and I'm not really a big candy flavor guy, to be honest, and it's just kind of a big candy explosion in your mouth, so I don't know, it's all right. Next up, we've got Wolfberry. This was a collab with SS Sniper Wolf. She is honestly, a lot of people, you know, are not too happy with her right now, and her flavor was actually discontinued. So that is good, but also sucks because I do feel like the flavor itself was pretty good, and it had no artificial coloring. So either way, I'm sure they'll do a reskin of it sometime soon. So Brimstone was raspberry and cranberry. It's pretty good, but yet again, it didn't like blow my mind. You know, we've had a lot of flavors like that, so it was good, but I didn't really reach for it again. Next up, we had hibiscus tea. Now this one, the art, everything about it, I really, really like this flavor. I love tea flavors, and I actually was really on a hibiscus like kind of kick for a while there, making my own hibiscus tea at home. So I thought this was a great release, and overall, I definitely had it probably 10 plus times after it came out. Next up, we've got the Mighty Poo GFUEL flavor. Now this one surprised me. It's a corn soda flavor, and you know, I didn't reach for it again, but it was way better than expected. Next, we have the Rapid Fire Mandarin Orange flavor. This one's good. It's just a natural tasting flavor, and this one's actually only naturally flavored, which is pretty cool. But overall, the launch was kind of nothing big. Like it kind of came out and people just kind of forgot about it, but the flavor itself was good. It was just a little, I guess, boring in a sense. It was, you know, it was just nothing nobody paid too much attention to. Next up, we had this collab for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse called Glitch Mix. It's a strawberry guava coconut, and it's definitely a good flavor for sure. I'm not the biggest fan of the coconut in it, but other than that, I would argue I definitely think it's better than the first collab with Spider-Man for sure. Next up, guys, we have the Gummy Sharks flavor. Now, this one was pretty good. It probably could have had a little bit more like a gummy flavor to it, but overall, just the art, the release, everything about it, I thought was really cool. And I've just, one of like my first birthday cakes when I was younger was like Gummy Shark themed, so I have a lot of nostalgia around Gummy Sharks. So I really liked it. I didn't go back to it too many times just because it's one of those candy flavors and I'm not crazy about that. But overall, I thought the concept, the art, everything was really cool. Next, we have Lime Margarita. So we kind of had this kick of like releases with no like collabs or anything. It was just kind of like standalone flavors for a few releases. You got Gummy Sharks, then we had Lime Margarita, and I think we also had like Lemon Italian Ice right after that as well. But Lime Margarita, it's just kind of a lime flavor. I think quite a few people were actually disappointed in it because it was, yeah, it was just kind of lime. So I didn't reach for it again, but yeah, I would say quite a few people were pretty disappointed with that one. Next up, guys, we had the Orange Mango, which was amazing. I absolutely love this flavor. I really, really love this flavor. Orange Mango was so freaking good. Such a good collab, great art, just the flavors, everything about it. I loved Orange Mango. And then we also had Italian Ice, Lemon Italian Ice, amazing. Love the art, love everything about it. The flavor is great. It tastes just like an Italian Ice. There's no artificial colors, I believe, as well. Next up, this one was a pre-order for a while. Grape Banana Apple, inspired by Cyberpunk. Edge Runners. It's like the anime series, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You know, banana, grape, apple, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't reach for it again, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Next up, we had another collab with Resident Evil. This one was with Resident Evil 4. This was Los Plagos Persimmons Fruit. Nothing too crazy about this one, to be honest with you. First time ever having a persimmon drink. It's pretty decent. I haven't had it in a while, but overall, it's a pretty cool collab. I just wouldn't say the flavor itself was like crazy. Next up, we had like 2 candy flavors. I actually really liked the Unicorn Sunshine. This one really blew me away. I don't know why. It's definitely like kind of one of my favorite candy flavors that came out in the year. I don't know what it was about it, but it actually tasted pretty freaking good. I think I had this one a few times after it came out. So definitely one of my favorite candy flavors, I think, that came out during the year. Then we also had the Ultimate Murder Corn Sour Rainbow Candy. This one almost was borderline like a reskin, in my opinion. Like, it just, I don't know, it wasn't like anything crazy unique that we haven't had before. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought about that one, but I wasn't too crazy about it. Next up, we had the collab with Attack on Titan. This was Spinal Fluid, which was a citrus green tea. This one is and was, and still is, amazing. I love this flavor. Love this flavor. I love tea, and I love that one. Absolutely amazing. Next up, we've got the Traveler's Ale, inspired by Genshin Impact. This one is a cactus lime flavor. It's pretty decent. It's like a more refreshing lime, but it's nothing I went back to too many times. It's kind of like lime margarita. Like, it's good, but it's just nothing that I was like crazy about. Next up, this one's been like one of my new favorites right now, Pog Juice. It's passion fruit, orange, and guava. Love the collab. Finally, Carnage and GFUEL have a flavor, and just love the flavor choice. It's just amazing. Really, really like the flavor choice. You guys did such a good job on that one. Next up, we have the Twisted Metal collab called Ice Cream. This is a strawberry cotton candy flavor. Well, a sour strawberry cotton candy flavor. But overall, this one was pretty good. The release, the art, everything about it was definitely a good launch. I think a lot of people really liked it. I like this one a lot as well. I think the strawberry complemented the cotton candy pretty well. Next up, we had the Tawny Owl Potion flavor, which is a black currant flavor inspired by The Witcher. This one was a big release for sure, in my opinion. It had one of the most unique collector's boxes that we've seen. The flavor itself, I've never had black currant before. It's just kind of a really weird flavor. It's kind of similar to like acai, where it's really earthy and kind of tart. You know, it's just kind of fits into like that berry category for me. It's just like another berry flavor. So anyways, wasn't too crazy about that one. Next up, we had the blackberry tea inspired by Gohan. This one was all right. I wasn't too crazy about it. The tea was good, but I didn't really like the blackberry part of it. Also, I don't know why I don't have a tub of it, but there was the Armored Core flavor, and that was a strawberry passion fruit. That one was pretty decent, but yet again, it kind of fits into the area, like this big gray area to me of flavors that didn't really blow my mind, but they were still good. Like, you know, there's just this big gray area of where there are a ton of flavors that are nothing crazy to me, and it kind of fits into there. So next up, we've got the collab with Dragon Ball Z. This was the Evil Emperor flavor. This was cranberry, cherry, raspberry, and strawberry. I wasn't too crazy about it, to be honest, guys. You know, it was just kind of too much. Too many flavors altogether. Didn't really enjoy it too much. Next up, this one just recently came out. This is the Rebel Moon flavor. Rebel Moon is kiwi, berry, and watermelon. Good, but yet again, it kind of fits into that gray area for me. I'm just not crazy about it, but it's good. And next we have the spiced orange flavor. This one surprised me. It's pretty good. It's like a, think of like those fire hot little candies. That's kind of what this tastes like. It's actually better in cold water than hot water. GFUEL said try it in hot water, but I actually think it's better in cold water. Next, we had the Dancing Dragon flavor that came out. This one is a dragon fruit mango. It's pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of dragon fruit, but obviously I love mango, so that really brought it up for me. So it was pretty good, but I haven't reached for it again. Now, next up is the white elephant flavor, which we have no idea what it is, but I overall think it's a pretty good flavor. I think the drawing or the end of the contest for that flavor is like literally today. So make sure you guys get entered to win that $10,000 for white elephant if you haven't yet. And finally, one of the last flavors that I've tried in 2023 is the Kaji Da flavor inspired by Blue Beetle, which is a tamarind agua fresca. But overall, it's a pretty good flavor. It's kind of like, think of like a lemon, like a lemonade date caramel drink, something like that. But what's weird to me is this actually has salt in it. I don't know. It always kind of was weird. Anyways, I haven't really reached for it again, so I wasn't like blown away by that one. All right, guys, so my top 3 flavors from the year. I think I'll put orange mango. Orange mango, gonna be my number 3 for the year. It was, and it is still such a good flavor. Kind of reminds me of peach mango a little bit, but just the combination of orange and mango, it's so good. It's just, I just love it. So for my number 2, it's gonna be Pog Juice. Absolutely love this flavor. I'm still rotating between this and mango lemonade like every day, and sometimes orange mango. And then number 1, which another flavor that I'm still rotating with, is gonna be Spinal Fluid. Citrus green tea. I've always wanted a green tea GFUEL flavor. It finally came out in 2023, and it lived up to the hype in my opinion. I really, really liked this flavor. I thought it was super, super good. And you know, to celebrate this flavor being my favorite for the year, let's go ahead and make some. Man. Yeah, citrus green tea for me is definitely probably the best. Or, I don't know, it could also be tied with like Pog Juice, but it's just they did such a good job on it. It's really, really good. So I think I actually forgot one. That's gonna be the Mega Man Cherry Slushy Rush flavor. I don't remember exactly what happened with this one. I think I don't even know. Did I ever get my review up on this one? I don't know. I think it got here so late that I never even got my review up of this one, to be honest, guys. And I also was so like little motivated to review it because I just dislike cherry so much. But overall, I wasn't a big fan on this one, but just wanted to put that in there because I think I missed talking about it. That's gonna wrap it up today, and that's gonna wrap up 2023. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have an amazing new year. Everybody just take it easy, guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys have an amazing day off. And yeah, spend some time with family, relaxing, and all that good stuff. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.